Let's do this! My name is Dr. Johnson Babajude from the Jew Center. We had an amazing session today with Techstar. We discussed workplace stress management for founders, and it was an amazing one where we had about 26 founders. As founders, not managing workplace stress can still influence you making actual let it all out around workplace stress management. And we discussed, important topics around role conflicts, ambiguity, and strategic efforts they can invest to manage workplace stress on a daily. First is, let's start with some fun stuff.
We're going to be doing a bit of deep abdominal breathing, like deep belly breathing. We're not used to always taking in air all the way down into the stomach. We stop. Over time, that will really cause stress. If you look at newborns, watch them when they're sleeping, you find the belly rises and goes back down. That's the correct way to breathe, deep into your tummy, into the belly.
Any coping mechanism that requires another coping mechanism to deal with is a negative coping mechanism. Yeah.
My name is Miracle Inhoma. I'm a clinical psychologist, and we just finished a session right now with Techstar at the Jew Center, and it was really an amazing time. We talked about stress management, and I took a session on emotional regulation.
If you do need another type of coping mechanism, then it's negative.
How people can regulate their emotions. And one of the high points of that session was to make them understand that you are in charge of your emotions, and your emotions are not in charge of you.
So taking deep breath, feel your stomach inflate all the way. Exhale.
And then we went ahead to talk about how to then regulate our emotions. We spoke about things like expressing your emotions. We talked about physiology and how that affects your emotions. We talked about the vocabulary of emotions, how words and vocabulary affect your emotions. And then we spoke about the ITFA model, which talks about event, thoughts, feelings, and then actions. It is not what happens to you that determines your feelings or your emotions and then your actions. It is how you interpret what happens to you that determines your feelings and your emotions.
Identifying my stressors and labeling them, categorizing them into things that I can alter, things that I can accept, or things that I can adapt to.
Yes, definitely. So I took notes on key areas like ambiguity. So that's something that we want to structure in the company.
Firstly, I'm going to do the exercise of documenting my triggers. So write, like I said, being deliberate, I'll write them out. And then the 3 A's, alter, accept is the last one, and then adapt, right? So those 3 very key.
I'll just give 4.5 stars only because nobody is perfect.
It was a great one. We're hoping to do this for more people, more clients, and we're hoping that, people get value from this particular products we're trying to build.